Good morning and welcome to, well, a palm farm, date palm farm. I stayed here last night. A little fella named Mohammed, which I'll introduce you in a second, invited me in, and I'll tell you what, I had such a good sleep. I fell asleep last night at like 7, I think, and now it's 7:30 in the morning. I've had like 12 hours sleep. The last 3 days I've just been drained. And first thing in the morning I've woken up with a big box of dates right next to me and eaten them. Now, I've been staying with Muhammad, and Muhammad is here. Yeah, Muhammad's from Pakistan, and he's making chai the way that they make it in Pakistan, which is with a lot of milk, and it's the way that I like it. I've been drinking so much just watered tea. I got a little bit bored of it, to be honest, but here in Pakistan they have it with a whole lot of milk and a lot of different herbs and cloves and anise and honey and sugar and things like this, and it's really, really delicious. So I'm gonna have some chai and then start getting ready to go. But well, I mean, the bike's already set. So that's it. Let's continue riding. I think I'll make it to Oman today. Let's see. Oh, I want to point out too, actually, since because of yesterday, I felt so sort of annoyed with Dubai because the people were so unfriendly. It's really nice to know that as soon as I got out of the city, I met some nice people again straight away. So things might be okay. Okay, so I got news to be happy about. Very happy news. Muhammad, on his little date palm farm, has an old but very much working washing machine. Yes, and he has allowed me to wash all of my clothes. This is the first time my clothes have had a wash in the beginning of Iran. When I first got there, like a good month ago. My riding jacket, this one here, has actually never had a wash. So it's just had its first wash ever. So I'm pretty happy to be having clean clothes now. Especially nearing the end of the Middle East trip. It's really nice to know that I'm going to be heading into India with a fresh set of clothes, you know, clean ones anyway. So yes, very happy to have clean clothes. Can I say that any more times? I don't know, but I'm definitely happy about having clean clothes. I'm happy about having clean clothes. So all my stuff's all washed and drying up and stuff like that. Muhammad's gone to catch a taxi to go pray. He said he'll be back in an hour. So I've got an hour of just sitting around here. He wants me to wait, which is fair enough. I don't mind waiting. He's been so super duper nice to me all day and all night, and just really, really helpful and really caring, which is really, really nice. And I am going to have a little bit of a... I'm going to get rid of this. It has just gotten a little bit... Well, I guess I'm letting the Middle East get to me because I'm looking a little bit more Al-Qaeda these days, right? So I'm going to give it a bit of a trim up, and I'll see you on the other side. And there we go. Look at that. As fresh as I can be. I got clean clothes. I've got a fresh new head and no more beard. There we go. Check it out. Someone's going to get fucking sunburned today since I lost my hat, right? So everything is back to normal now. I've got clean clothes, wash body, washed everything. I've got tons of fruit and vegetable. I've got homemade naan bread that I'm going to have, roti bread. Everything is just reset, back to normal, perfect, ready to ride. I'm going to go to Oman today, hopefully. I just have to wait about another half an hour longer until Muhammad gets back. And then, yeah, I'll head off. Right. Fresh as a daisy. Ding. Alright, so back on the road. Just said goodbye to Muhammad. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've waited for the sun to sort of go past being the hottest part of the day. The daylight's, it's different time zone here, so it ends at like 6 o'clock. So I've got a bit extra time up my sleeve. So I thought I'd ride off a little bit later today. He's a super nice guy, so I decided to hang out. Plus, you know, I was washing all my stuff and getting everything ready. I'm going to come back and visit Muhammad. He said he wants to give me a big box of dates for my family, which is, you know, fantastic, and I'm definitely going to take him up on that. Plus, he lives a little bit out of Dubai, and it's all downhill to Dubai, so I can, you know, come here and check out the place again and
stay for the night. He wants to have a chicken dinner, which, you know what, I'm not going to argue with that at all. So yeah, I think I'll come back and see Muhammad again. He was a really cool guy. So now we ride on to Oman. I'm going to try and get there today, see how we do. Alright, so now I've stopped and stopped on the side of the road, well, to go to the toilet, and Saeed has stopped and he's given me a lift in his very beautiful four-wheel drive. I was a little bit worried that my bike would be scuffing up his seats, but he was okay to throw it all in there. So now I'm getting a little bit closer to the border of Oman, and when we get to the next roundabout, Saeed's going to drop me off, and then I'm going to ride the rest of the way. So even though I left very late today, I've actually still, you know, made my distance and my kilometers, which is refreshing. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the air conditioning for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to hit the road. I'll see you later. Okay, so got dropped off, rode up to the border control, and I got rejected. It's not an international border, so I can't actually cross it because they don't have any visa checking systems or anything like that. I thought it was a bit weird because it was such a small one, and I was like, I'm gonna have to pay for a visa here somehow, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, interesting meeting Saeed. Clearly super rich Arab dude. Turns out he's a royal something, works for the fucking royal family or some shit like that. I don't fucking know, but he's invited me to come and see his house in Dubai, which I can only imagine would be ridiculous by the way that he was dressed and the car he was driving and stuff like that. So I don't know, I'll think about it. To be honest, I'm more excited about visiting Muhammad in the fucking date palm farm than going to see some sort of fucking palace. Money doesn't really do it for me, but you know what? If it's interesting, I'll do it. If I've got time, I will. But if not, then whatever. Right, so now I've actually got to ride to the coast, which is ages away. I probably won't make it there today. There's a bit of a headwind coming back in. So yeah, I have to go to a different border control and make my way to Oman that way. It's all good though. Let's go for a ride through the desert again. How are we doing? What such wicked timing. I was just sort of finishing the daylight and I was looking for somewhere to camp, but it's just been fence, highway, fence for such a long time. It's just fence running along every single road in United Arab Emirates. I'm just going to call it Emirates from now on. The Emirates, yeah, that's better. So just as I was riding along though, I found this, and it's just sort of opened up. And there's a family over here having a barbecue. You can't see them, they're way off in the distance now. But I really felt like using my hammock, and there's just two perfect trees. So I got everything I wanted today. Everything just really went my way. Everything clicked. I love it when these days are really stress-free, you know? Obviously stress makes the adventure, but sometimes it's nice to just sort of have everything be good. So yeah, happy with that. Anyway, I'm going to set up my hammock and just, I was given a whole heap of spices from Muhammad before, and I'm going to make a curry tonight. There we go. Haha. Here we are, got a curry cooking away in a tire. It's a little bit windy tonight, so I found a truck tire here and I'm just sort of cooking in amongst it in the Emirates. I've got my roti bread here that was made today over the drum, which you would have seen probably ages ago as well. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit down and have myself a nice little dinner. Let me just get my feet in here. Right, there we go. Got the hammock set up on the trees over here. It's going to be a pretty good night. It's nice and warm, perfect for hammock. Good times. Right, so I think this is one of those peace outs, you know, where I just sort of be thankful when things are just super awesome and really good and everything just sort of goes my way and I don't have anything to worry about. Today's one of those days, and that's what I am, and that's all I am right now. I mean, I'm having just a good time. Yeah, That's it. Fuck it. I'm gonna leave it there. Peace out. Have a good day.